Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives you... You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Out to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Allen Wilson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their longer. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Tua gonna throw. Out left to Shaheen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Yeah, man, inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there from the Dolphins. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Albert Wilson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year for the Dolphins. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. From just shy of midfield, Tua flushed out right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Gaskin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. A nice throw there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Sliding out of the pocket. Dances by at the 20.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Tua now on first down. Finding Gaskin underneath. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the turnover, it's Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 4, this is second down and 1. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run?
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for Sid. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
45 yards on the ground for him so far. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made about the 43-yard line.
A nice substantial run there by Gaskin, who was the Dolphins' leading rusher in 2020. 584 total yards in just 7 starts. It got stronger as the season went on. Not bad for a 7th-round pick in 2019. He was drafted number 234 overall that season.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Running from the gun, Johnson, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Gaskin. Stays on his feet, and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run now with Gaskin. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Stephen Carter, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Down some clock with Johnson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Flush to his right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They have full momentum.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's got it. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
today. In Orchard Park.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
Well, we love to say, get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Finding room to the 20, and he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Gaskin will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, these guys scored touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Johnson. Good move by Duke. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Now they try the right side here. Room to run for Gaskin. And all the way down to the 5. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Myles Gaskin, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down. Here's Tua. Got a man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, touchdown number 15. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now a handoff looking right. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. From the 44, Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown! Albert Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there just before halftime. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So we're at half. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down. But not before he gets Gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A play fake for Gasket. Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. These two teams met down in Miami earlier this year, with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Tua now on 1st down. It's brought in by Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Miles. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. They got his man complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Miami. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brent, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Miles Kent. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On first down, it's Johnson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, you're...
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And he'll give it here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass.
These players are on the last year of their contracts.
Today. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Dancing away at the 35. And some room to roam now. And another juke. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there for the Dolphins. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
And they give this time to the tailback. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The rushing numbers for Gaskin last week. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just keep
under pressure now. He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Ross Blacklock in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Tua sets up to pass it, rolling to his left. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
59 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they got him well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. His second rushing touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there for the Dolphins.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw the head downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Steps away. Fights off the defender. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. Johnson on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown. The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Play action, now it's Tua. That will almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devontae Parker as the first half is winding down. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's not the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Parker. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Touchdown! It's complete. Alvin Wilson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins open the lead up to 34-0.
Okay, we need...
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. We'll find Parker again, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
A lone second remains now in this third quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take off. And he'll give it here to his running back. And running with power here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
111 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary this time. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there for the Dolphins.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Two throw complete to Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take a look like total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. They'll try to run this one in, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Tua going to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Well, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. Space to run past the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. Now leaving with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, Martin, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wondered what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them, I don't think it's...
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game.